To go. I hope that my tripod does not betray me. Do not betray me, tripod. This one is broken now. I used to use a different tripod for this purpose, but that has become my main tripod now that this one is broken. There's a little knob. There's a little knob working the knob. You work the knob to keep things tight. And yeah, the threading or something came loose now. So you can't actually get it to hold the camera level. The weight of the camera will send it careening forwards and slamming into the actual device itself, right? So you end up with a very bad situation where you're like, hey, I don't want to damage my camera with the stand, all right? So, anyways, that being said, it's time to make some breakfast. Maybe we'll lower this down a little. I am paranoid about it, but whatever. We'll see how it goes. Just be real gentle. Just be real gentle. All right. That seemed okay? We're good? Alright. Da-da-da-da-da. It is Dominaria release weekend. What up, Sandwich? What up, CPAC? Dominaria release today. Okay. So it won't be long before we're all talking about the next set, right? Because that's the way it goes. Give us 4 seconds and then we're in on the newness. Alright. What up? Who else is in here? Oh, wow. It didn't show me any of this. Okay. What up? David J. Beasley, Himrod, Trevor, Kentucky, Charizard, Eidos. There we go. Geary. What's up, guys? I love how unreliable this app can be. What up, Cinda? Alright, so turns out there was an extra strip of bacon. It's bonus bacon day, so that's always nice. Happy about that. Still waking up. Still getting acclimated to the day. What up, Dan? What up, ship man? How you guys doing? Ugh. Ugh. Gotta get past that waking up physically not feeling great stuff, you know? The body like comes online. Let's go. Let's get the systems rolling, bro. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for a good day. I want today to be a good day. Kanzuki, you have the day off from work because you had anesthesia earlier. It was a nice sleep. Nice, buddy. Nice. Dan, how am I doing? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Once I get past the morning grog, my day will be a bit better. I got my bacon on the oven already, so that's good. Cindy, you've been up for 2 hours already. Ugh. Thumbs down to that. This is early for me, dude, but I'm okay with that. I'm all right with it. I got some stuff that I want to do today, and I'm like heading downtown this afternoon. So seeing that I got this much time today ain't too shabby. But I could definitely use some food. But yeah, waking up early, good opportunity for a breakfast chill stream. Kenny, you hoping your boxes show up today? Hell yeah. Combat, what's up, bro? I thought you were in the stream last night. Hey, what up, Balder? How you doing? It has been a bit. It has been a little bit. Combat, I thought you were in the stream last night, and I was talking to you, but it turns out you weren't there, right? I guess Bo Falcon did or not I guess, I know he did. He did a 10 membership gifting thing, and it gave you one of the memberships, right? And so I just went, hey, Combat, what's up? I didn't even know you were here. You didn't say hello. And then you just said nothing, and I'm like, he's ignoring me. And that was pointed out to me. It's like, he's probably not even here, dude. He probably just got given the shield like through the system because there's so few people who are set up to get it. Gary, all right, buddy, have fun at work, bro. Because you have to turn the membership stuff on. So yeah, I legit was like, why isn't he saying anything back to me? Large, looking good, bacon boy. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. It's bacon time. The best time of the day. Well, one of the best times of the day. Let's be real. I'm selling off some of my extra stuff that I don't use anymore. Just, to get some extra cash, because why not? So I've got things, some things that I have are like, who cares, whatever, it's no big deal. And then some of the stuff I have is neat, because I'm like, a Zelda collector, right? Like, not like super hardcore, but I'm a big fan of Legend of Zelda, and I have a lot of Legend of Zelda stuff. Like, I've got a Hylian shield right there. I've got a little Zelda map. Like, I have a ton of Legend of Zelda stuff. Baldur says, "Frab some grub, big man. Let's have a good breakfast, homie, and happy Dominaria United Day. Excited for them singles." Yeah, bringing the right energy, bro. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna have some good grub. We got 4 rashers. What do they call them? Rashers of bacon? It's not rash. Selling bathtub water? If you'll buy it, I'm selling it, bro. If you want a jar of water where I dip the old turkey neck in it and swizzle it around, bro, $10 a rotation. 10, 20, 30, 40, and then $5 per dip. Blump, blump, blump. I mean, I got to get that cheddar, son. So I've got a Nintendo 3DS, Legend of Zelda limited edition. The thing is basically mint. Like, I've used it enough to play A Link Between Worlds, which comes with it, and that's it. Like, this thing barely got used. I saw that there was I loved the original Legend of Zelda for the Super Nintendo. So when I saw they were doing another one, I'm like, yo, let's go, let's go. Like, I ran out and got it the day it came out. I took a whole bunch of my games down. This was the last time I ever did this too. But I took a whole bunch of my games down to the EB Games, GameStop. They're the same company, right? So I went down there and let them just fist me for all of my trade-ins so I could get that 3DS so I could play The Link Between Worlds. And I got a terrible deal from them, but I didn't care because I got what I wanted. Now, flash forward to today where that thing's still sitting on the shelf. Like, I have, not only do I have the 3DS, but I have like a legend, like, oh, it's right here. It's right here. Like, I've got this as well. Like, Legend of Zelda 3DS case with, like, you can change the covers to different ones. It's a special Nintendo Club case and everything. Like, and I got these games as well. So I put up, I just basically threw it up as a listing saying, yo, I'm selling my 3DS or whatever. And I know what I've got. Like, this is a Legend of Zelda 3DS. This isn't a piece of garbage, right? Like, I'm not expecting some, like, major fortune for it or anything, but I'm also not expecting for people, well, I guess I kind of am expecting, but not accepting, people trying to, like, rip off and lowball me, bro. You know, where it's like, hey, if I come right now, would you take half the amount of money you want for this? And it's like, let me get this straight. This super desirable thing that since I've posted it, I've been flooded with messages for, because when I sell things, I always post them at a reasonable price. That's the thing about me. When I do my, like, selling of stuff online or whatever to get rid of it, I don't go, okay, what's this worth? I'm going to try and get 95%. I sell it. I give it a sale price. And so these people come along and are like, hey, how about I massively undercut you? And it's like, bro, the deal I'm offering right now is so good that multiple people are tripping over themselves to get it. I have guys going, yo, I'll buy that, and I'd also like to grab some of this other stuff you have kicking around when we meet up. And I'm like, that's how you do it. You're way more like, the guy's going, oh, come right now and give you way less. It's like, you are an idiot. I don't know how much money you're going to make doing this, but not much. If all you ever try and do, if you see good deals, and all you ever try and do is squeeze them down harder, you're rarely ever going to get a deal. Once in a blue moon, you're going to get to rip somebody off and feel like, woohoo, I did it. I'm a good deal person. But, like, basically, otherwise, it's just, you're shooting yourself in the foot, right? You can buy something at a reasonable price and resell it and make it a profit. Or you can go, what if I was able to get them to bring it way down? And it's like, when people do that, all I want to do is, like, just string them along for my own amusement and be like, oh, well, you know what, I'm in talks with other people right now, but, and just, like, it just wastes their time, essentially. Most of the time I don't, because I don't want to waste my own time, but that is, like, my gut reaction. When somebody lowballs me, like, when they really lowball me, I haven't done this yet, but I've been sorely tempted with the attitude on some of these people, where they're trying to rip me off, and they're acting like they're, wow, I haven't gone there. They're trying to rip me off and acting like they're doing me a favor at the same time. So it really makes me want to just go, yeah, you know what, I'll do that, no problem. And then set up a meeting with them. And then when they go, yo, I'm here, be like, oh, at the last minute, be like, sorry, man, I couldn't make it. and then just like keep doing that to them after I've sold it. Do you know, like, oh, I actually sold this like 2 weeks ago, and I just keep rescheduling, keep rescheduling. Like here's how I do it. Here's how I do the deals. I sold this guy games, and I had dealt with him in the past, so I knew he was chill. Like when I saw him message me, I was like, oh, I dealt with this guy when I was getting rid of my Warhammer stuff years ago, and he doesn't know that it's me yet, but he's gonna be happy when he finds out. Because I basically was like, hey, what's up, bro? I remember you. I gave him the deal where basically I said, yo, I'm gonna sell you these games, and when I showed up, I had a bunch of extra games shoved in the box. Like there was like he's playing with his family or whatever. So I got stoked and was like, dude, yeah, like I know you want these games to play with, and I know you're not a grinder. So I literally tucked a bunch of extra games into the box to the point where we had, what was the deal we agreed on? I don't remember what the deal we agreed on was, but he paid me an extra $10 straight up. He just went, here you go. Here's $10 more. And I was like, thanks, man. I wasn't looking for it, but I got it because I'm not trying to grind and whatever. If people are doing that, that's fine, I guess, but I don't want anything to do with it. Speedwagon on my daily walk right now and want to get a Baldur's Gate booster bundle. Oh, do it. Get it. I have that bundle. You get the oversized dungeons. You know what I want? I want the bundle for Dominaria United, right? That comes out today. And yeah. I was like, part of me was like, damn it, I spent all my the store credit monies that I had buying Dominaria United on the pre-release because I couldn't help myself, and now I'm like, oh, bundle would be nice, but whatever, it's all good. Do I make my own ice cream? Not yet. We have the ice cream maker. There's a couple of things that have stopped us. One is the fiddliness of making the ice cream. Combat gotta go. All right, buddy. See you. Be right back. Okay. See you shortly. I saw what you said about not being able to make it because of the time schedule and stuff. But don't worry, we got earlier day streams going too, so you'll be able to make it. No worries. So what was I saying here? Cinder, it's all good. Honestly, if I really wanted to keep the 3DS, I would. I'm not selling it out of desperation. It's basically like somewhere in between, where it's like, I have the 3DS, I'm not using it, I don't want it to sit on the shelf until the battery rots out and explodes or whatever else, and I've realized that at my age, I no longer care about the small little screen that's on there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I just go, I'm not going to play this thing. It is essentially too amazing for me to just throw out, but essentially nothing to me in a way. Do you know what I mean? Not nothing because I love it. It's like, it's got hell, we're talking about it. Let's look at it. The funny thing is these people lowballing me too, or like, there's people asking me, does it have the charger? It's like, does it have the charger? Yes, it has the charger. Yes, it has the stylus. It's in flawless condition. There's not a single mark on it, unblemished, like literally brand new, bro. Literally brand new. So it's a situation where I look at it and go, I want somebody to play with this. I want this to be actually used and enjoyed. Balder, how much am I selling it for? I'm selling it for $150 with the games included, which is a banger deal. So, I've got people beating a path to my door for it. There's multiple people saying, yo, I'll buy it, yo, I'll buy it, yo, I'll buy it. And other people going, oh, hey, if I come right now, can I give you $50 less? And I'm like, no, not even responding to that. Cinder, no, I can't put it, I guess I technically could put it as art. Here's the deal. I'm not in desperation selling mode, but I'm in being smart mode right now, where my healthcare costs have been absurd this year. Like, it sits on my brain still, because I gotta pay for me and Carly's healthcare. And she's got a whole bunch of health stuff going on pretty much all the time because of her disability. So, for me, that means prioritizing having money to pay medical bills. So, I have a stack of money, and admittedly, it's a very small stack now. It was bigger before all the root canals and everything came in and hammered it. And I built it for years, so it felt really good to build it up. But it has been hacked down to the point where there's enough there, but like, there's not if any more dental work shows up. I can cover prescriptions and stuff like that, but like big expenses, no. So if I sell off my little video games here or there, tuck that money away, then in a year or whatever, when another crazy wave of medical expenses show up, I'm sitting like, okay, I've got this stuff. Instead of having to panic sale it, I can sell it slower, earlier, and get a better deal. Instead of having to, somebody's like, I'll take whatever deal. Give me the money right now. I got these bills to pay, you know? I'm not at the level where I can just put a 3DS up as display art, but it is a fun idea. I do like that. I do like that. Yeah, Kenny, there you go, man. You don't want to get rid of the stuff you collected. I understand, but I'm not doing anything with it. So to me, it's literally like just locked value that I can unlock and get it into somebody else's hands. That's where I'm at. I don't own anything that's like I don't own a bunch of garbage that I keep. I have like games, video games and stuff that sit around and don't play but have some value. So it's like, all right, let's move along. Baller, that's a fucking amazing deal. Holy shit, you're damn right it is. It's in perfect condition. But I don't want to deal with eBay. I don't want to do all that online selling, mailing of stuff. That gives me massive anxiety. The idea that it could be lost in the mail, there's a transaction issue, all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to dip my toes with my buddy doing it for me because I found the one box set that I had for the game. It's a little train set that I picked up for $20 for Ticket to Ride, right? And apparently it's out of print now and super hard to get to the point where it's actually worth about, people are paying on eBay like $200 for it. So my brain goes, wow, that's a lot. I'm gonna have my buddy sell it. So I'm gonna see if he can sell it on eBay or whatever, because I'm not good with the online selling stuff. And I don't want to deal with all that. So I'll give somebody a good deal in person, as long as like they're not messing me around, it's all good. You know? It's like there's a whole bunch, I guess I could get more for it if I was willing to like grind out a bunch of time and whatever else. So it's that in between. It's that in between. It's the stuff that honestly, if I was rich, I wouldn't bother messing with it. I'd just be like, I'm fine, I'll leave it. You know what I mean? But who's rich and can just choose to do that? Not that many people. So just like everybody else, you gotta choose your balancings and whatever. And I already can't buy Magic for the rest of the year because of the healthcare stuff, bare minimum. So if I sell off a bunch of stuff and build enough of a healthcare buffer, then like 2021, or was it 2020? It's not 2021, no, because crap happened in 2020. I don't know. I feel like, damn it, was it 20? I don't know. There was 1 year recently where I was able to buy stuff. Like I was able to buy, bought 2 collector booster boxes. I had enough money to buy 2 collector booster boxes at one point. That was awesome. But yeah, Magic's not on the menu for me, like direct purchasing, for a while. I'm hoping though, if I bank up enough, then 2023, whatever. And I'm lucky enough that I've got people who hook me Magic. So I don't want this to sound like I'm bitching, you know? Balder says, I'll trade you a Legend of Zelda limited edition 3DS for it. Wait, we're going to swap a 3DS for 3DS? I've done things like that with cards. Waffle, ooh, early release from another country. That's cool. That's a fun little twist, huh? All right. Bacon's coming along. Man, I like these chill streams. I like that I can just talk to you guys about whatever. I don't feel like I've got to, what kind of performance do we need to put on today? And don't talk about things in your life that are going on and all this kind of stuff, you know? Just get to chill and talk about whatever. It's no pressure. It's nice and relaxing. It's like it's just having a bunch of friends hanging out and talking about whatever's going on. What up, McGregor? Oh, GB, you got a mega crimp. Nice. Those are the best, dude. Sweet score. Killer Clowns from Outer Space Secret Lair 1. A big old pod of cotton candy. Kenny, do it up. Go to the game store. Get you some Dominaria. I'm going down to the game store today, but not to pick up Dominaria. Because I'm all, like I said, I'm selling stuff. And he's willing to buy this Resident Evil game off of me. It's funny, I sold him the expansions because I still have them sealed, and he said he didn't want anything that was opened. And then he's like, where's the main game for this? And I'm like, oh, it's open, you said you didn't want those. And he's like, well, that one actually people will totally ask for, so I'll buy that from you too. And it turns out I have the promo Wesker as well. So this is pretty much brand new with the promo Wesker. And I'm giving him an amazing deal on it. So I'll be heading down there, getting a little bit more of that healthcare baking it. Whoop. Careful of that rare slot. Well, I don't have to worry about it. You guys do though. Cammy, you like to keep a draft box around for 6-pack sealed games? Oh, that's fun. That's cool, dude. Hey, Dan, no problem. I'm glad that you enjoy the chill streams, bro. Anthony says the amazing deal being me getting money. Well, that is part of it. But no, it's a great deal for me. You can. Well, I mean, I hooked him a bunch of board games at mega cheap prices. I was like, bro, I got a bunch of board games that I don't want anymore. And I gotta be real. The people on Kijiji are annoying me a lot. So, how about we do this? Why don't I just sell you a bunch of these games at less than you pay the distributor for them? And he was like, yeah, I'll do that. That's no problem at all. I was like, all right, cool. And so I just brought in a whole bunch, and he just looked them all over, and he's like, here, and just takes the money. And that was it. Like, it was that simple. Didn't sit there and break down, oh, this one's worth this, and this, and this, and this. I'm just like, I have a bunch of games I'm never going to play now. Like, they are 100% off the table. With the amount of games I have, and Carly's limitations in the games she can play, it's highly unlikely I'm going to play a lot of these games. And it drives me crazy to think of like games and stuff not getting played by me or somebody else. I originally thought about taking them down to the like there's like an old people's like leisure room or whatever, but then the whole outside source mask world and everything else made me I don't want old people to be afraid they're gonna die from like board games and stuff. So Speedwagon, really hoping we get a 5-color legendary Phyrexian and all will be one. 5-color legendary Phyrexian. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting idea. Speaking of 5-color, I have that vampire theme booster that I want to do an opening video for. But man, it's Dominaria United release. Oh, I'm into my Dominaria. All I got to really do mostly was open boxes that don't belong to me. It's like, I want to open more Dominaria. But I'm just going to sell my board game, and I'm not going to spend that money on Dominaria. I'm not going to do it. It's all good. I already got some Dominaria. I'm just being a giant, like, gimme child who wants it all, you know? We all got that in us where it's like, I want more. It's so itchy. There we go. But yeah, no, it's all good, man. I can't buy my own Magic normally for a little bit, but I do have people who have been sending money through the store's PayPal address, and that's how I got to play in the pre-release and everything. So it's all good. It's the same thing we all do. We always want more and more and more. I've decided as well. The cube is going to be limited to that new Mythic box. I really love that box. I love the way it looks. I love its honking size. And I realized as well that letting the cube sprawl out too large in one way is fun if all the cards are really good and makes for a hyper environment. But looking it over, a bunch of like lower tier cards have slid in here and there. And I go, it's time to call. It's time to pull some of the weaker stuff that doesn't make the cut out of the cube. I saw a question about toast with bacon, but no toast. It's going to be 4 strips of bacon and an egg. I'm a protein breakfast man. How long have I been Canadian for? My entire existence. I was born on the rocky shores of Newfoundland, a newly birthed god ready to stride the world, crushing lesser beings neath his toes. Man, I'm hungry. That hunger is real. Calder, you ever have anybody calling you the impious instead of who doesn't know what impious means? Yeah, I don't even know what that means. What, you're impious? Does that mean you're imp-like? What up, Burfolk Bear? Top of the morning. Feels like earlier would have been top of the morning. This is more like sack of the morning. We're not all the way at feet of the morning, but looking at the time, I'm going to say sack of the morning, bro. Sack of the morning to you. That top of the morning makes me think about Irish people. And it makes me think about this Irish dude who, when we were kids, Father, yes! Waffle, you've missed sack in the morning. Taint in the morning, there you go. So, there was this Irish dude when I was a kid. And it's funny, because what he does now you could never do. But back in the day, he used to walk through the schoolyard every day on his way to work. He always had this same, like, green outfit on. We called him the Leprechaun Man, because he was always dressed in green. And I realize now he had no Irish accent. He never, I always just said he was Irish, and we called him Irish, but he wasn't. He was just a regular dude who was short and was always dressed in green and would carry this lunch pail. And he would walk through the schoolyard. And every time we saw him, I feel like a ridiculous old man now. Every time we saw him, I would run up to him, and we would run up to him and ask him what time it was. And he would look up at the sun and tell us what time it was accurately. And we were blown away. It was like, oh, you can look at the sun and tell the time. Stupid kids didn't realize. He just looks at his watch before he walks in. Walks through, every time looks up, and we all go, wow! He was the Irish Leprechaun Man who magically knows the time by looking at the sun. He literally added mysticism to my little school kid day life, you know? Funny the stuff you don't clue on when you're young and dumb, right? Speedwagon! Give it some crazy alternate win condition that's basically Coalition Victory, except it's only Phyrexians you control, and slap Infect on it. Give it some kind of weird pay life alternate win con that has other conditions too. That'd be cool. Have like X number of artifact creatures, pay this much life, and then like, I don't know, make some like, pay 40 life, you win the game. This cost is reduced by like 2 life for every Phyrexian you control, or some nuttiness like that, right? Oh yeah, look at that. Listen to that. You hear that? You guys hear that? Hear that? This is good. I'm glad that we didn't discontinue the breakfast streams. I'm glad that this is still going on, because I'm having a good time. Okay. We need egg now. Step by step. I just put that back. No, not Backstreet Boys. Just sing step by step. Step by step. Ooh, girl, I'm gonna get you in my world. New Kids on the Block. That's New Kids on the Block. That's who that is. 100%. All right. So now we have the egg. No shell to test out the theory that I was told yesterday. I'm curious to see that in action. I was told that eggshell can almost magically bring eggshell chunks back off your egg. You like breakfast dreams because I don't die at the end of them. That's funny. I like that clip in the water. I thought that was hilarious, you know? It's like, stream's over, I'm dead. You're right, though. Waffle, you're correct. On using the phone, I don't have the ability to use the transitions or other things that I do. I would love to have like a live command center set up out here, and at one point, one day, the gods willing, I'll be in a position to do that, right? But the amount of bank that it takes to buy like extra computers, extra monitors, set up a station and everything, like, because I could like set one up over here and have like, that would be amazing. It'd give me way more control, because I'm really limited in what I can see in terms of the chat, and very limited in what I can do in terms of the stream. So, as somebody who's been experimenting more with messing around with stream concepts and stuff. It would be nice if they had more options, but whatever, man. The app's half decent, right? It lets you do what it does. There was a problem where there was a time where it was more difficult to work with, but they solved that by limiting access. They had too many people using it, so it was really buggy and spotty. And then they said you got to have at least 1,000 subscribers to use the live streaming app, and that seemed to take a bunch of pressure off the system. It's unfortunate that came at the cost of people's ability to use the app to live stream, though, because live streaming is awesome. And I've been fortunate in that I didn't have a lot of the restrictions that other people have had to live with while doing YouTube. I've skirted ahead of a lot of them, you know? Don't need a soundboard of... yeah, you're true, I don't need sound effects, but they're fun, you know? They can be fun. Player 10, I'll tell you why nobody's really thinking that the price of Unfinity should be higher because of the shocks. That's the only thing that matters, right? It's the only thing that matters. Combat Blowfly Infestation's a crazy card, man. Oh, it's so good. Oh, the bacon is extra delicious. Ah! I put my finger right under the middle of the egg without realizing it. Started to cook my finger from the other side. Yeah. That's funny. Stupid pain. Player 10, if I could give you something, it wouldn't be bacon. It'd be the back of my hand. Oh, get wrecked. Charizard bacon grease is awesome, bro. I've only recently been converted to saving the bacon fat in a jar, but honestly, people have been recommending me to do it in live streams for a couple of years, and I finally listened to them and did it, and they were right all along. I got a jar of it in the fridge now, and it's great to cook omelets or like pierogies in. It's funny because saving back bacon fat sounds like something a fat ass would do, but I'm not I'm still losing weight, you know? Even sucking my greasy thumb, bro. Well, I'll just say, I know this is unrelated, but I saw a very old video where you got assaulted at the park. Whatever happened to that? Jack A. Also, who could be so cruel? Love you, Pert. Well, yeah, I mean, that was a long time ago to the point where I'm no longer troubled by the memories of it. But basically, what happened was this dude was a degenerate, all right? And he was actively looking to get out there and hurt somebody. And I know this because when I told my friend about what had happened, I'm like, yo, I got attacked at the park, bro. And he described the guy to me. He's like, did he look like this? I'm like, how the hell did you know that? And he said, that guy tried to start with me. He tried to start with him, but he wasn't having it. And then that guy went across the street, and there was a dude working up on a ladder, and the guy started to start with him and grab his ladder. Like, he was actively looking for it, right? Like, he was just waiting for the opportunity, and I just happened to be the opportunity, right? I didn't register the whole, boom, I could have just said, yo, cool, bro, whatever, and just put my camera down. But I had I'm not recording you or whatever. And I guess his cracked out lady didn't like my tone. Just, don't talk to me like that. And so, yeah, he just came up, whoop, bam. And the thing is, I came up instantly. You can't find that. I don't think you can find that clip anywhere. I think you can only find him. I think everybody cuts it off after I go down because that's the most dramatic way to show it. But when it happened, I thought I got punched in the head. I didn't know that I had been like roundhouse kicked in the head. And when I saw the footage of what happened, I started going like this. I was like, whoa, am I okay? Because like a guy came running up when I was talking to the cops going, yo, I saw it, officer. I saw that guy kick him in the head. I'm like, what? And the cops like, I showed them the footage and they were like, whoa, dude, sorry this happened to you. And they were also like, man, you take a kick well. Like I was like, yeah, at least like I sat up after that kick in the head and I went like this. And I went, ow! And then that was it. That was my initial reaction. I mean, I ended up with a concussion from it for sure. And Buddy ended up in jail. The police were all over it, right? You've got a situation where, unlike a lot of things, they don't have to go off a vague description and try and figure what happened. You can see it in real time. There's the guy. So they put out a description of him. They had him within less than an hour, right? They went boom. They got him within less than an hour. And then I got talked to by the lawyer who was doing the prosecution or whatever. And he's like, hey, can you provide a victim impact statement, please? And blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, yeah, of course. And so I wrote like a huge grandiose thing that in some ways was a bit true. But I mean, I like really played it up to the hilt in terms of like, I want this guy to get sentenced properly. So basically, what did happen to me, right after it happened, it really messed with me. Like, I remember my body would almost vibrate when somebody got near me. I remember sitting, like the next day, I was sitting on a park bench, and somebody came and sat right beside me, and my body started vibrating on high alert, and I said, calm the fuck down. Everybody's cool. You can't let one crazy maniac make you stop trusting everybody. You have to be vigilant. You have to be careful to not put yourself in situations like that, but you can't let this stop you from trusting society as a whole and realizing that most people are perfectly fine. So I forced myself to sit there in this massive discomfort with this dude right beside me, and then I walked over to the park where I had been attacked, and I walked right through it like the next day. Because I'm like, I am not going to be a victim who lives in fucking fear. I'm just going to be somebody who got hit and said, well, that sucks, and moved on with his fucking life. And I did. So I'm not carrying around anything from it anymore. And that guy ended up in jail for a half decent chunk of time. I'm not sure exactly how long, but he got sentenced and put away for, I think he got at least 6 months, dude. And I'm guessing he probably had some illegal stuff on him when he got caught, too. I'm not sure. But, bacon sweats, yeah, the heat. But if you guys want to see the dude getting his comeuppance, it turned out that somebody actually recorded the cops catching this guy, and Desolator somehow got his hands on the footage. So over on Desolator's channel, I think it was back when I was still called, he might have labeled it as MTG Purple or something like that. But anyways, there's a video of this guy trying to elude the cop, and the cop grabbing him and just slamming him down into the ground and just giving him a little one of these, right? One of those little, hey, bam, while I got you on the ground kind of thing. I'm just like, yes, boy, yes. Like, he made a meme video of him just getting taken down over and over. And actually, the cop who was in that video, one day when I was downtown, cop car stops and he's like, hey! We're like, hey, what's up? He's like, I'm the guy from that video! I'm like, hey, brother, thanks for catching him! So yeah, there was a ton of people who were really nice to me after that. And, I mean, it cuts two ways. You get a bunch of people who are really nice to me, and then you get other people who think that somehow, like, coming and saying that to me is like a got you moment. Hey, man, remember when you got kicked in the head? To be like, I'm glad you got kicked in the head, and I hope you feel bad, and I like the idea of people hurting you. I was like, okay, you can feel that way. If you think it's going to make me sad. Oh, no, guess what, buddy? People have hated me my whole life. I have a polarizing personality. You're not the only one who enjoyed me getting kicked. I guarantee you, there are certain people I know who watched it on repeat and laughed their asses off and loved it. And hell, actually, I had some friends who were like, bro, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but when I watched it, I laughed pretty hard. I'm like, dude, I see the comedy in it. When I got interviewed for the newspaper, I said, there is a certain comedic aspect to seeing somebody getting booted in the head. When you know they survived, right? It's like, okay, here I am, I'm fine. Oh, so good. So yeah, it's just another thing for people who don't like me to try and get at me with. It doesn't really do anything. And then it's also something that people who like me sometimes get stressed out about when they see it. I'm like, it was forever ago. Don't even worry about it. I'm fine, you know? I guess, actually, the only thing that it really does is every once in a while make me think somebody's here to talk smack to me when they're not. Because sometimes people will come in and the first thing they will say to me will be about me getting attacked. And I default to assuming those people are trying to get a rise out of me. Like, it's just how it feels. And sometimes it's probably not the case. Like, apparently the true crime community found out about it. So I started getting a bunch of people coming in and mentioning streams, but I just assumed it was just a troll with multiple accounts trying to hassle me, because that used to happen in the past, right? So I'm just like, okay, this is one of those trolls from the past. He's got multiple accounts to bring up the attack because he thinks somehow it's gonna like drag my spirit down or whatever, but it's like, I didn't do anything wrong in that situation, so it can't make me feel bad. You know what I mean? It's not like I got kicked because I was beating up somebody's kid. So it's like, remember when this happened to you? Remember when a random bad event that wasn't your fault happened to you? Okay, it doesn't make me feel bad. But yeah, people getting hit when it's not fatal. That's why fail compilations can be fun. You watch some goober like skateboard down, he jumps down a bunch of stairs, and the skateboard bounces up and hits him in the taint. And he's like, oh my gooch! And you're like, you can laugh because there's no real harm. And laughing is actually, it's like a mechanism that indicates, hey, a possibly dangerous situation isn't a dangerous situation, right? And that's why like laughter is such a great thing. It's a way of saying everything's fine, we're all okay, don't even worry. It's the same way when a kid falls down, you laugh instead of going, oh, are you okay? The kid will start screaming. It's the same vibe. See, I sweat making my breakfast and eating it. I sweat making my videos. I'm always sweating. One day I'll sweat myself entirely away. You guys will miss me when I'm gone, when I'm just a salty pool of water on the floor like fucking Frosty the Snowman. That's exactly it, player time. You've nailed it perfectly. Most people don't want to see anybody genuinely get hurt. They don't. Most people. Right? So that's why compilation videos are fun right up until whoever is making it doesn't understand the right balance. And you're just like, oh, look, that tire swing broke and that fat chick fell in the water. That's what you get, dumpy, you know? And then you go to like the next one where it's like a transport truck burn down the road and you're like, that looks like, that guy, I don't think somebody survived that. And then it goes from like this, I thought this was a funny fail compilation. I don't want to watch Faces of Death where you just don't show me. Like, I don't want to see compilations where you have to put asterisk, the person was fine afterwards as a lie to me. I want fun, safe little ones where nobody really gets hurt. I do not like seeing humans get harmed at all. But I don't consider gooch slamming into a skateboard humans really getting harmed. Harm is like real harm, not might stub my toe, or do you know what I mean? We all have our own balance, but I don't know. I really don't like seeing people get hurt. I don't like people having like, I'm a sensitive little sunflower. Underneath, I'm a really sensitive person who genuinely gives a shit about people. And so it's really easy to bring me down. I had to tell Carly to stop telling me these like bummer stories from the old people she works about. It's like, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. Secondhand stories about little children who are 7-year-old dying of fucking cancer. and saying I guess they aren't happy and oh no I can't, why am I saying this? I'm doing it to myself, what am I doing? Sorry, I shouldn't have even said that out loud. What am I thinking? This is exactly the kind of stupid nonsense that I'm trying to avoid and it's coming out of my fucking face. What is with human beings? Why do we do this? Why do we inflict on others that which we wish to avoid ourselves? God, what am I thinking? Why did I say that? I made myself sad. I haven't thought about that in a while, and it's genuinely bringing me down. I can't, man. Fuck it. Part of the reason I'm hardwired towards comedy is because if I don't, my brain goes to tragedy and sagedy. So, we gotta keep it fun. We've gotta keep it light. The world is difficult. There's a lot of shit going on. I can be overly empathetic, and it's not useful. It doesn't help anybody else, and it doesn't help me. Cindy, yeah, it's hard, man. Like, it's hard to see. I was on the bus a couple of days ago, and this fucking dude, slipped and fell. And, you could see most of the bus, shift towards him all in one wave of humanity. And it just makes you feel good, where you're just like, okay, overall, we are wired to care about and help each other. We don't want to because we're lazy, and we'll let other people do it if we can. But underneath, we all give a shit about each other. And that's why fucking humanity kicks ass. And that's why we've got, weird looks for the people who are all wired in a way where they don't give a shit about people, where it's like, you're a psycho, what's wrong with you, you know? We got a big old communal thing going on. Sorry that I took it down to the sad town, guys. I wasn't trying to. Chat freezes up sometimes. I wouldn't say that I'm describing Buddhism. I did look into that, the Tibetan Book of Death and all that stuff when I was younger, but ultimately, my exploration into religious and spiritual beliefs and everything just ended up being fruitless. There was nothing there for me, ultimately. I don't believe in any of it. I don't believe in the cycle of suffering that you're trapped in endlessly. None of that, man. I'm totally of the more science bent, where life is a glorious fluke that happened. There's no purpose to us being here, which is beautiful because we're not just randomly assigned to this horrific suffering for no reason. Life managed to basically force itself into existence, and we're expressing it in all kinds of different ways. We're just life experiencing itself. And yeah, it's pretty amazing overall. But none of the spiritual belief stuff ever had anything for me. I tried. I read it, and they definitely have well-meaning thoughts behind it, and you can learn useful concepts from all kinds of different religions. There's genuine, useful advice and knowledge underneath, but in terms of the actual belief structure and all that. Baller says, Nikachu isn't streaming this morning, so this stream's been an excellent surprise. Glad YouTube notified me. Hell yeah, buddy! And also, if you never want to miss one of these streams, then make sure you're on the Discord, because I do Discord notifications for all of my streams. And I guess it is a little odd that Nikachu's not streaming this morning, right? He usually does it Monday to Fridays. He's pretty consistent, pretty regular. Yeah, he's one of the people who streams a lot in the Magic community. Well, I assume it's for, he's sick. Well, I was about to say, I assume it's for good reasons, but I mean, sick is a bad reason health-wise, but a good reason not to stream. So hopefully he gets better soon. I'm sure he'll be right back at it, doing his thing. I love that he doesn't care in terms of, he's going to do his live streams and upload whatever videos he wants to do. Here you go, you got your MTGO, you got all that, you know? You can see he's having a good time with it. Do I have dirt above my eye or is it light glare? What do you mean, up fucking here? You talking about this part of my fucking head that's been cooked by the sun to the point where it's slightly different and people keep asking me if I've been attacked or what the hell is that or whatever? Is that what you're talking about? This patch up here, bro? Yeah, that's old man fucking sun damage. All right, so get used to it. It's here for fucking ever. This is my face now. Unless I go to some fucking cosmetic surgeon or not surgeon, some dermatologist or something, and go, you know what? Everybody's fucking judging me on the internet, talking about my fucking face, talking about how much I sweat, talking about the fucking lean that I do, talking about how one shoulder's higher than the other, talking about my fucked up back, talking about my face, all this fucking shit. So yeah. Surprised I don't have a fucking complex and that I'm not just laying on the floor jabbering about how everything about me isn't fucking good enough. Because I sure have been told enough fucking times. But you know what I do anyways? I say, fuck you. Here's my face right in the fucking camera, alright? Deal with it. I'm fucking sweaty, I'm old, I'm cooked by the sun, and yet, bitch, I'm still fucking here. And I'll be here the next day, and the next day, and it's only gonna get worse. But guess what? You gotta look at it, not me, so fuck you. Actually, I can see it right now, too. But I like the way I look. I don't care. I don't care. Alright? Well, you're damn right I'm perfect the way I am. I understand why there are YouTubers that use makeup. I get it. I remember at first thinking, why would any of these guys use makeup? Now I know why. Because it is a crazy cavalcade of people you're dealing with. And if you don't fortify your mind, you know, Dr. Strange, if you don't fortify your mind, then motherfuckers can get in there and tear you down, bro. Right? Like, if you're not prepared to say get fucked to what they have to say. I mean, I had a lady approach me in an Arby's because she overheard that I do YouTube. She came up to me and she's like, how do you deal with people being rude and not liking what you do and whatever? And I said, fuck them, lady. And I pointed to a guy across the restaurant. I'm like, imagine that guy over there. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. Imagine that guy thinks I'm a massive fucking prick. Who gives a shit? I don't know that guy. I don't care what the fuck he thinks. And I'm like I'm pretty much yelling this across the restaurant. Bitch, I don't care. So my brain is like, goes, how do you care on that level? You know? But what are you going to do? Everybody's different, right? Speedwagon says, people who pick and make fun of people have more insecurities undoubtedly than the people they pick and make fun of. Some of them for sure. Some of them it's just a throwaway whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they just don't, some of them don't think about what they're doing. Some of them want to be pricks. There's all kinds of stuff that goes into it. But ultimately, it's just like, what the fuck do I care? Like, every time somebody's come up to me and been like, what was I trying to say here? Hold on, give me a second. I need more water. I'll be right back. Fucking dickheads on the internet. Being bitches on the internet. Whew. All right. More water. It's funny because I got the kitchen sink right here, but I actually prefer the water that comes out of the bathroom sink because it tends to be colder faster. I have no idea why. I don't understand the plumbing in this building. It's not like the water tastes different from different locations, but it most assuredly comes out colder faster in the bathroom, right? And you get that bathroom ambiance swirling around in the top. So you get your bathroom water, and then right here you got your bathroom air. So you can get a deep breath of your own bathroom air. So yeah, I mean, no matter what you do, you're gonna deal with critics. But online, yeah, you get a lot of them. You get a lot of people. Player 10, don't spam that much in the chat, bro. I only got 4 spots on the screen. So when you do that, it just basically fills it up to the point where that's all I see is title censoring, title censoring, title censoring, title censoring. That's all on the screen. I'm limited. Don't cram my space. It's easier to deal with when I have a big screen, but yeah, it's super tiny. Player 10, it's all good. You don't have to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't know. It's all good. It's not like I'm bent out of shape about it. I was just literally like, bang, bang, bang. I hate it. That's the one thing I hate the most about live streaming on the phone, is that I can't see a lot of the comments. Well, I said earlier, if you grow your hair, you'd look like Kevin Sorbo. Oh, she wants to go on the journey of Hercules. Mm. Oh, yeah. Hey, Herc. Hey, Herc. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, I should be playing this all wrong. I forgot this is the internet. Guys, never mind. You know what? I'm very traumatized. Sorry, I just realized. I've been very traumatized by everything. I haven't recovered from that attack in the park, and people saying mean things to me makes me want to quit YouTube every day. In fact, I think that I probably have to quit YouTube, like, today. I guess maybe if somebody sent, like, some PayPal money over to Phoenix Rising using that PayPal link in the description, then maybe that would emotionally stabilize me enough that I could do YouTube for one more day. But I definitely need at least a bundle to counteract all the emotional damage. I'm damaged emotionally. Why do you think courts give money, guys? We must fix my sad heart by filling the hole in it with money. Send it to the game store so I don't have to quit YouTube till tomorrow. I can't do that. You know how people do that? Where they're like at the end of the video, like, this channel couldn't even exist if it wasn't for you guys doing the Patreon. I'm like, well, I can't say that. I can't say that. Kensuke says PayPal link to game store not found. Is it not even in the description? Hold on. Did I just do that and they don't even have it in here? Oh man, how am I supposed to run this grift if I didn't set it up right? Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god, it's not. What the fuck? That's hilarious. All right, you were right. You were 100% right. Kensuke, you're 100% right. It wasn't in there. Thanks for letting me know. Balder, money for your therapy. Also, my kitchen's the same. Praise the bathroom water. Where can I join your Discord, Lord Purple Historian? Well, I would have said it's in the description, but now I don't even know if the Discord's in the description. But in the description of every one of my videos is the Discord link. So make sure you join it because I do announce every live stream. And glorious days. We're not going to have to shut down the YouTube channel today, maybe, because I put the link in so people can send money. Oh, use the Phoenix Rising PayPal link and send money. I'm going there later today. I need it to feel loved and to get over the psychological trauma of people saying mean things to me on the internet, guys. Did you know that when I put out my Dominaria United disaster video, somebody came to me and said, hey, I knew you were going to make a disaster video about this set. And that hurt my feelings because it's like, what are you trying to say, bro? And I can't sleep anymore, so I need pills. I need pill money. Tasty says worst grift ever. Looking forward to getting fleeced. Sorry, I'll try harder next time. That's funny. Oh. Don't need pill money, you need root beer and bacon money. Shh. It's a thing is, man, if you say you need pill money, you go like this, people are like, oh, he's gotta feed the monkey or he's not gonna make it. Maybe he'll die in the gutter. But if I just go, I need bacon and root beer money, people are like, I need bacon and root beer money for myself. So do you think that people give me things because I make quality content or entertain them? No, I run a pity grift where I just get money because I'm sympathetic and whine about not having things. Because that's how things work in the current era. Why provide value when I can just go, I don't have anything. Wait, why don't I have things? I have problems in my life. Have you seen those people, like legit on Twitter and stuff, who are just like, hi, I don't do anything. Like, I don't make entertainment videos. I don't do anything for other people. But can I just have money? Like, I have a Patreon set up or whatever, or a Ko-Fi, and it's like, for what? Because I want money. Yeah, but what do you do for other people? What do you mean? What? Namius! My personal PayPal. Refresh and tell me if it shows the LGS PayPal. Because I went in there, checked, and inserted it. That's how the links go. 3 fingers. I'm a 3-finger link boy. Some of y'all 1-finger link boys. Not me, bro. It's thick. It's thick. That's funny. I feel like today's gonna be a good day. Clayton says he feels sorry for me because we have goofy Canadian money, so he gives me real American money. Well, thanks, buddy. I love the fact that American money is worth so much more than Canadian money. It's like, here's $5. Don't you mean more like, I don't know, 6 something? Because that's what it turns into. Hell yeah. Exchange rate for the win. I love that the most through PayPal, bro. It's one thing through YouTube, but YouTube does all the conversions and everything. PayPal, like, will show you. So you just see it and be like, woo, yeah. Now, obvious, the LGS PayPal is in there now. Good, we can get back to where we were. So, guys, I'm having a terrible day. Today's going to be an awful day. It's going to be an awful month. Life is terrible and hard and terrible, and people have been very mean to me. They have been very, very mean to me in the comment section, and that's why I sweat so much in every video. And so I have to quit YouTube today, unless I get a unicorn. I want a unicorn. Oh wait, no. I forgot the grift was supposed to be, unless I get a bundle. You gotta stay on track. I gotta stay on track. Bothered, yes, you're right. I am a genius. I've got a genius brain. That's why I got booted in that at the park. Because that's what happens to geniuses. Hemrod Pearl Unicorn. How about a pearl necklace? Oh, I'm glad Carly went out so she didn't have to listen to my dumb nonsense. It's only confusing because what has the same name? What are you talking about? Oh, never mind, Kenny. I got to the end of your worthless comment and then it made sense and I disregarded it. Combat says, join for immortality. That's actually the best guarantee you can give. They can't see you once they die. That's true. I didn't even think about that part of it. That's funny. It's like, well, it's only going to be proven untrue when you've ceased to exist, so you really can't come after me for it. I'm going to get posthumously sued by the estate of somebody who was a channel member. Our daddy died. Kensuke! I mean, she had a good life, bro. She got to be a queen and went to 96. I think as far as things go, she had one of the best lives a human can get. So as much as a loss of life is a tragedy, she got a banger life. Baller, what about the issue? If they knew you'd upload a video, they knew the set had issues and you're right. Yeah, exactly. That's the funniest part. When they're like, I knew you were going to make a disaster video. And not like, sometimes people will come and be like, bro, I knew there were problems with this set and I was waiting for your video. But this was that gotcha moment where it's like, got you, bro. I knew you were going to make a disaster video for this set. And it's like, well, I didn't know I was going to make a disaster for this video for this set because I only make them when Wizards of the Coast screws up. Like, I'm not going to make a disaster video and have people tune in and go, there's no disaster, guy. I just hope you like being clickbaited. Like, that's insane. I don't do that. So that's absurd. That's an absurd thing to say to me. And the other absurd one that was hilarious, the mentality is like, this guy says that he really likes the lore and says the set's a disaster. What a clown. And I'm like, what is it like to have no critical thinking capability whatsoever? How can you go, wait, you like the story of this? Yes, I do. But you don't like that the product they're making is inferior? Like that there are no rares in the pack? Yeah. But you do like the story, right? Yes. But damn it, the product that's missing part of it, that's bad? Yeah, see, that's a bad thing because people are paying for product they're not getting. And the other thing I talked about, little guy, that is Wizards of the Coast not informing their customers of what the products are they sell and making massive changes to them. That's terrible for the product and the consumer. It's a bad business decision. So what I'm doing is I'm explaining that these are a problem with the thing I like. Some people can do that. When you get to be an adult, you're going to find that you can enjoy something while also having problems with it. It's not just one or the other. Either you mindlessly love it and every flaw is ignored and acceptable, like that. It's almost like normal passion. Hey, I love this. This part of it sucks. I don't love this. There's nothing in life that's perfect. There's always going to be things that are imperfect about everything. So it's a hilarious sort of, yeah, you got me, buddy. You definitely got me. Yes, I like the good things and dislike the bad things. And you feel like you're making a point by saying that. That's the most amazing part. You think you're making a point by saying that I like certain things and dislike others, and that's a problem. It's absurdity. It's absurdity. Combat, what? People are stupid. This tripod is very sketchy. So the phone's starting to drift just for me trying to get the chat back up. It is sketcherific. I need a haircut, man. I need me a haircut, bro. I guess I'll have time to get one tomorrow since this is my last day on YouTube. Thanks, guys. It's been a fun ride. I appreciate it. Kind of makes me wish I was going on a trip somewhere for a while and didn't say anything. So everyone would be like, I thought it was a joke, but he never came back after that live stream. Yeah, I got you. The sky is blue and it was all along. I told you so. It's some silliness. Nah, Kenny, if I grow my hair out to Hercules size, then all I'm going to hear about how now your wife wants you to wear a wig and she's going to pretend you're me pretending I'm Kevin Sorbo. That's your wife's new fantasy. Is Hercules, but it's me. But it's you pretending to be me. So she's going to have you wearing the Hercules wig. She's going to have my videos going in the background. And she's like, lean into my ear and say, she's like, I can only finish when you lean in and into my ear. You say, greetings! Fucking sploosh. Fucking sploosh, bro. We're printing on my clown mask. I just liked the idea of the sticker on the roof. That's hilarious. I know it didn't happen, but it's still funny. Cinder, you gotta go. All right, brother, have a good one, man. Have a good one. Balder says, say cardboard rectangles for me, baby. Yes, but are they fine? Are they luxury? Did you guys notice on the back of the Double Masters collector boosters, it said how much more luxury can you get in one pack or whatever? And I'm like, that's acknowledging me. That's acknowledging my statement of fine luxury cardboard rectangles. Right there, baby. I had that much influence on the game that I affected what they put on a booster box, bro. Me. 10 pounds of bacon, $55. Combat, that's still an amazing deal. I mean, I know what you're saying. You remember when it was cheaper, but we've got like 6 packs of bacon in the freezer right now because they were on sale. Harley's like, bacon's on sale for like $4. I'm like, it's like $8 normally. Get a bunch. It's like 2 for 1 basically, you know? Put it in the freezer. Got a whole bunch of breakfasts. Because I love starting my day with bacon. Yes, I do. Oh, man. Gonna be a good day. Gonna be a good day. I think I might get some more work done on the Brothers Warlord today, actually. That's a series that needs some more work. We gotta get them videos flowing, man. The story is, the set's coming in a few months, so. I'm only at the part where Yosha declares war. Waiting for a wizard whose flavor text is, I am a wizard. Anger's $5 now? Wow. I'll get anger for $5. How much is calmness? Calmness is $10. Because it's more pricey than calm. I was like, what the hell's with my toe? And it's like, never mind, it's just sock fuzz. You ever see that? You look down at your toe and you're like, why is it so black? And it's like, oh, it's sock fuzz. Is that toe cancer? Do I got the toe rot? Am I dying? I don't want to die from toe rot, bro. No, I do not. Say no to toe rot. Toe rot and squat. So tonight we're going to do a fucking wheel stream. I don't have Dominaria United for it because we already used up all that, but we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do some other games rather than pack opening. Or maybe we'll do some other stuff. Maybe get some Metazoo in there. I want to get Bacon Grease, Griddle Greaser, Pigman. Moxman cracked one. He did a Metazoo box opening. And he got Griddle Greaser. And I'm like, come on, man. I wants me. My Griddle Greaser. I got to crack him out of a pack. I got 3 boxes of UFO, though, so I feel like I got a decent chance maybe of getting one. Just go on a tear. Blah, 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 blah. Give me that Griddle Greaser. Grease up that griddle real good. Oh, yeah, they got filters on here. Wham. Oh! You shouldn't have had those pills, bro. Oh, yeah, the 8mm. Yes, man. I loved this one. It's awesome. It's got that old home movie vibe. That's cool. The little particle bits and stuff. Old imperfect film. Balder, I should arrive my chill streams. Okay, hold on. Balder, you fucked me, bro. Ow! That hurts so much. It wasn't worth it. Ah! Oh, God, I skinned my toe. Ah, I gotta go wash this. Damn it, Balder, you son of a bitch. Ow! Fuck! Ow! Fuck! Ow! God fucking damn it, motherfucker! Ow! Should fucking quit YouTube. This is some bullshit. Ow! My toes hurt so much. They hurt so much. Ow! Ow! Damn it, Balder! You know what? I do. I am archiving them on here. I am. Please archive your chill streams. Money for therapy. Alright, tell you what, buddy. I've been trying to leave the live streams up on this channel. So, the Magic Historian live streams aren't getting, like, archived over here, but I am leaving live streams up on here, right? So, like, I did one a couple days ago that's still up. I'll leave this one up. My toes hurt so much. Oh, it's not fair. I just wanted to be fun. I just want it to be fun. Oh, I'm quitting YouTube forever. Everybody's mean to me and I hurt my foot. It actually really does hurt. I'm so annoyed by it right now. It's like 3 toes and they're throbbing. I did the 3-finger thing earlier and like I janked it, like there's a divot in my toe, man. I could peel the flesh back. Oh no, is it blackening? Oh, damn it. Oh God. What a life. What a life. Oh. Ow. Motherfucker. Well, I bet you guys got a good goddamn laugh out of it because I know I'd laugh my ass off if some idiot walked out of the room and then tried to run back in and slammed his feet. Oh, sweaty and toes are time for more bacon to make the pain go away. Bacon taint rub. Oh, thankfully my toes aren't broken or anything. I didn't slam them that hard. But damn it, man. Damn it. No burning, not blackening under my toenail, thankfully. Just around the middle of my toe where I slam cut it. There's a cut in my toe now. I washed it, so, and it doesn't look like it's bleeding. So I guess maybe it's not actually a full-on cut. It is whatever you would call it when it doesn't make it to the blood level. My outer skin saved me. There's a big red mark on my... Oh! Oh, wait, I got scraped in a bunch of places. Damn it! Damn it! Oh, well. These things happen. Here I was saying I thought it was going to be a good day. I guess we know the truth now. We must regress to the past, where it's safer. Even further back, to the sketchiest age. Laughter my toe off. I want to keep my toes calm. Wait a minute. It's a different song. Whatever. Splat, imagine, yeah, if I did have like a foot only fan, they'd be like, oh no, I damaged my money makers, bro. I damaged my money makers. It's a music video now, damn right. It is. I'm gonna reach out of the screen and grab you and bring you in. Oh, here you come! This is fucking cool. Yeah, Bernie, exactly. The Take On Me video. But then for some reason, Real Big Fish did a version of Take On Me. But my brain just turned it into that song like, Sell Out With Me, oh yeah. That one? Oh, I scraped that toe in 2 places. Good. Good. Each time I look down, things are worse. That's how you want it to be. I'm going to need an amputation. Did I just say amputation? Oh, God. Amputation. It's over for me, fellas. I'm done. I'm no longer useful as a human being. Sorry. It's over. What? This is cool, man. Catty, yeah, Real Big Fish has like a lot of fun poppin' energy to it, you know? Yeah, the toe injury has affected my brain. That's it. I need my whole body to process this. This brain needs the entire body to process properly. Oh, seizure shirt, seizure shirt, seizure shirt. No, I guess I don't even know if you can call me fat anymore. You know what I mean? I've lost enough weight that I don't know if I fall into the fat category anymore. Maybe slightly overweight now, but what's the shirt? Oh, this is a Loot Crate shirt, so it's like a Harry Potter thing. I don't know. It's not from the main movies or whatever, so I think it's, yeah, I don't know, bro. What I do know is you should get yourself a Magic Story and Fine Luxury rectangle shirt. Get it from the merch store. Look like the coolest person in fucking town, bro. Everybody will respect you and fear you in that shirt. Nah, Kenny. The neck exercises aren't what's going to do it. My neck looks fatter because of my fucked up back. Because I'm like curved forward in the way my neck is. It's not actual neck fat. It's positioning. So I can make my like, I can fatten it up. I can create Wi-Fi neck. But when I'm standing up like properly straight and whatever, a lot of that shit disappears. I have like genuine spine issues. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? The gods cursed me because of all my blessings. So like we gotta give something to slow them down. Plan go to the grocery store, report a slip and fall. I hurt myself at home, and I'm just like gonna sue you for it. Candy, it sucks. What are you gonna do, man? Honestly, like when it comes to my back's been fucked my whole life. It's more fucked now than it was, but it's been fucked up my whole life to the point where when I was a kid, I got made fun of for not having front teeth because these motherfuckers didn't come in. Or they did come in but with no enamel, so they immediately had to be removed. So I spent my childhood with no front teeth and a fucked up back, which is a lot of fun. Because, you know, you get to be Quasimodo. That's always good. The kid's got a fucking easy name for you. So, yeah, I am very well accustomed to fucking being mocked for random shit. It's happened my whole damn life, so whatever, man. Whatever. I guess it's part of the reason that the whole YouTube thing didn't really faze me that much. People coming by and being like, hey man, you're blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck, dude, whatever, man. People have been talking shit about me my whole fucking life. This ain't nothing new. You ain't nothing new. You're late to the party because you're late to the party because when I was a kid, it used to actually bother me. No, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, so what? Yeah, my back's curved. Guess what? I could still fuck your mother unconscious, bro. So who gives a shit? I don't need a curved back to put your fucking mom's face. I don't need a straight back to put your mama's face straight in the pillows and ram her and make a worthwhile human being to replace you. That's my response to people who have that shit to talk. David J, what's up, bro? Sloth, you just walked in? Well, hello! But it makes it easier to lean in and bite her ear. Balder, how old am I? I am in my 40s, bro. I am in my 40s. I'm almost mid-40. So, welcome to I'd say this is my midlife crisis, but I'm only gonna make it to 50, bro. So, this is my almost done crisis. Like I said, I'm quitting YouTube tomorrow, so. The mean comments about my back have made me, you know what, it doesn't actually look that bad. Sometimes in my head, I look like this walking around. Like, I visually, like, you know, when you get, you know how, we all get like that sometimes. Sometimes, on my weekdays mentally, this is how I feel like I look all the time. You know? What are you gonna do? So other people don't get to me, but sometimes I get to me. Combot, I don't pay enough attention to know the difference, son. Balder, that's right, I can't take the heat, so I'm getting out of the kitchen. I hurt my foot in the kitchen. Kitchens are mean, I don't like it. But now I'm right here. Where is he? You can hear him, but you can't see him. Where am I? Am I behind you? Am I inside you right now? Where is he? Hey, what's up? How you doing? I just wanted to get real close. Bet you weren't expecting that sick maneuver. Whoa, it's magic. It's magic. Player 10, look, you may have feminine shaved nostrils, but I rely on my man appeal. So I have big, hairy, strong, masculine, throbbing nostrils. I get that it's intimidating. I understand the raw masculine power that is inhabiting them. And I get that you're like you recoil from it. Shave that, but I won't. I won't lessen myself for your weakness. I have strong, powerful, proud nostrils and a big fat nose. And I won't even let you suck on it. That's how little you mean. So deal with that. Deal with that reality. Deal with that fat knob of truth in your ear. Ryan, I'm married. I'm married, dude. Asking about my age, I'm taken. I have a wife. I get it. You look at me and you're like, that's a fine cut of meat. I'd like to marry that. But I'm spoken for. Crafty, you also have masculine, throbbing nostrils. Too bad you're a woman. Well, in this day and age, I bet you can find a dude for each nostril, girl. Don't even worry. They'll enjoy the feel of that tickly nose hair poking out the top. You know? Just zorm. Stretching them. Yeah. You remember what's his name? Arnold Schwarzenegger's nose in Total Recall? That's going to be yours on either side with gigantic bulbous heads, right? Just crafty sloth living her life. I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to snort, guys. If we all time this right, I can get it all in my lungs. 1, 2. Oh gosh, it's in the lungs. Welcome to the new era of bizarre waterboarding. It's so stupid. Oh, so stupid. Oh, I love it. Absurdity. Oh. That one really got me. I'm going to be laughing about that one later. Oh. Balder, you're disappointed you won't get to meet me at the summit? Yeah, you're not alone. There are other people, and I'm disappointed as well. It is an unfortunate set of circumstances, but life is what it is. There are going to be a ton of awesome people there, so you'll have a good time regardless. And actually, I am sending Double Strike Daddy Wayne in my place, so if you're going to be there, and you want a signed card from me, he will have cards that were signed by me on him, giving them out to anybody who asks for one. You feel like someone could make a decent living clipping and posting my lives? I would be so annoyed if I found out that was the case. I could be doing this. Also, I would totally claim that stuff then. I'm like, no. If you're putting up clips of my stuff just to make money, it's like you're not making fun of it or doing reviews for it. It's literally just clips of my stuff. Then I should get that money, right? I mean, that makes sense to me. But who's my favorite lord from Dominaria United? It's going to be a weird answer probably, but it's the black one. You know, the blue one's the best one for sure. He's the best one because that using him as a counterspell, like that's crazy. Sacking merfolk to counterspells, that one's bonkers. That one's fucking bonkers. And the white one's trash. But the black one, sack a cleric, go get any black creature from your deck, that's really strong and repeatable. Yes, it's limited to clerics, but there's a lot of options for that. There's a lot of options. It feels like a very interesting lord with a lot of potential. So it's actually my favorite, but it's I think everyone's second least favorite overall, roughly, for the set. Could be wrong, but that's what I think. Well, my toe stopped hurting, so that's good. They are still smashed up in terms of the skin, but whatever. I'm a memento of my stupid running. You got cool runnings, you got dumb runnings. Kenny, yeah, I mean, there's that too, right? A cleric that's not just about life game. Crafty, what do I have going on tonight for release day? Well, tonight we're going to do a chill stream. In terms of release, I don't have anything planned because I won't go on in massive detail, but my financial situation currently makes it so that buying magic cards is unfeasible for myself. So I'm not going to be picking up anything from this new set currently. That's all right. I already got some last week. I got the pre-release kits and stuff. I've got some. It's all good. Got to prioritize on saving for other necessities first, and then whatever, man. I got a bunch of magic cards. I got my cube. I'm good. I'm good. And as I've said many times, I am lucky enough to be on the internet where people will literally mail me magic cards or send money to the game store that I go to for me to get cards. So even though I can't get cards, I still get cards. So there's no part of me that's like bitter or unhappy. Just accept it for what it is. I'm happy I can pay for me and my lady for what we need, and I've got a huge happy cube I'm having fun with. Got to enjoy the Dominaria pre-release. Life is good, you know? It is good. Balder! I played Cleric Tribal. I made Nikachu play my Cleric deck. He won 2-3. Have happy therapy money. It's my favorite too. Yeah, Nikachu does that whole, like, he'll test out your deck stuff. That's fine, man. I've been in a number of his streams, and I don't usually say stuff. I'll, like, sometimes, like, say one comment to be like, hey, blah, 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 but a lot of the times, I'm just lurking in the background in those streams. But I've definitely seen you in there throwing that support his way, going, here you go, super chat him or whatever. The one day, you guys did enough that he was just like, wow, there's so much more super chats than normal, thanks. And I know you were a part of that. So I see the stuff happening. I know what's up, man. I am, after all, like the most, I would like to say, and I think this is probably accurate, I'm probably the most well-informed newsman in Magic the Gathering right now, for one individual. There may be groups that work together that are more informed than me, but seriously, I do a good job of keeping on top of pretty much everything that's going on. Dominic, I wish I could make you some bacon. And by that, I mean I wish I could turn you into bacon so I could sell you to somebody for $2 after I let you expire out in the sun. How about that? I would totally make you into bacon. But I wouldn't even let anybody eat you because it would be ruined bacon. Because it would be way too salty. Because that's all you are, you bag of salt. Old dress Dominique can come and dance for me in the front room. Now, obviously, yeah, the new Outboard is gross too, bro. It's definitely going to get some love. Definitely. Definitely. Okay, my feet are good now. We're good. Comba, your stream cut out. You're in a warehouse mega shopper store. Oh, yeah, get some. Get some. Buy some stuff. Buy some, I don't know, pharmacy stuff. Kenny, you always tell your little girl she's getting so big she's ready for market. Well, that makes sense. She must have a lot of porcine element to her considering she's your kid, right? She's got to be half pig at least. With your gross genetics, your disgusting DNA. That poor woman. Tell your lady that I hope that her self-esteem has improved from the days that she was dumb enough to get together with you, and that I do genuinely hope that one day she has the self-esteem to leave you once the children have been grown up enough that she's used you for enough resources. So if you could pass that on to her for me, that would be great. Sam's Club. Oh, you should walk around asking everybody if their name is Sam. Yo, is your name Sam? No, get out. This is Sam's Club, bro. You're not Sam? Get out. Get out. You can only, if your name ain't Sam or you ain't making a sandwich, get out. Get out. She heard it loud and clear. Good. You know, sometimes that's all you need. She might be right on the brink, listening to Linkin Park or, what is it, 3 Days Grace or everything can extend to me, take me one step closer to the edge. You know what I mean? Like, and she's just, and I'm about to break. Shut up, what you talking to me? Shut up, kitty. Oh. Only Sam's for Sam's Club. Damn right. Window shop here, then buy cheaper on Amazon using my link. Hey, thanks for using my Amazon link, bro. I'm pretty sure you and Mustard are the only ones currently using it. but it definitely helps. All the teeny little weenies help. Teeny weenies. Teeny little, whatever. I said it. Do stuff? No, I wouldn't consider selling my bulk cards to you. If I was going to sell bulk, I would just like list it like for somebody local to come and pick up. I definitely wouldn't be like, yeah, let me go and mail a bunch of bulk and whatever. Like if I was going to sell Magic cards online, I feel like it would just be like people would want to buy individual cards in particular, as opposed to like a big old box of bulk or something like that. But no, I definitely wouldn't. I'm not interested in wasting my time with that. And I don't actually have like a time. There's always a use for Magic cards in different ways, I feel like. I don't go through as many cards as I used to either. So my bulk doesn't really build up the same way. What's my favorite color in Magic? Green. Dominic, what kind of impression of Lincoln Park was that? You don't understand how life works, so I'll let you know. That was a good one. You don't understand quality things in life. That's why you make the life choices you do. So just rest assured that everything I do is amazing. You're just not smart enough to understand most of it. So just be grateful that you're allowed to hang out with your betters and smile and clap and do like what everyone else is doing so you fit in and people think you have a functioning brain. All right? What's my favorite format besides Cube? Well, no. Cube. My favorite format's Cube. What's my favorite format besides Cube? Cube. What's my format besides Cube? Besides Cube? Cube. What's besides Cube? Besides Cube? Besides Cube? Cube. What's after that? Cube. It's Cube all the way down. All the way down. Forever. Probably goes limited actually. Some kind of like draft or sealed. And then Commander and Standard. Kind of flapped down there. All the other formats, I guess. Cube, you can't compete with it, man. You can't compete with Cube. It's epic. It's epic. Like, I used to sell bulk through the game store. I was responsible for stocking the game store, and I would just fill boxes with bulk, and people would come in and buy it all the time. Now, if I had bulk I wanted to get rid of, I would just take the bulk, put it into one box, toss some extra playmats that I didn't want in there, a couple of deck boxes just as a get rid of it all, and go, selling the extra part of my collection I'm not interested in. Don't bother asking if there's a bunch of rares or mythics or good stuff in here. There isn't. It's a bunch of bulk. It's meant for beginners, kids, whatever else. So buy it knowing that. Because I'm not interested in the messages I'm going to get from people who want to, hey, can you like take pictures of everything, but also not look up the values of anything? Because I want to find out if you've got like a bunch of valuable stuff I can get, but I don't want to clue you in. And it's just all this. I don't want to know. Look, I get it. You're not gonna find some hidden gem. You're not gonna find $50 mythics tucked away in this box. I know the cards, so it's going to be a box of bulk jank. Buy it for that purpose. I just the fiddly crap you have to deal with people is one of the reasons I hate doing this. It's just the grindy nonsense that people pull. Although I did actually see some hilarious postings when I was looking for Magic cards specifically. This guy is just posting any legendary Magic card that he has at $5. So there's just random uncommons at $5. And I just looked and was like, this is hilarious. What is this guy doing? Like, we're talking 15-cent uncommons at $5. Balder, yeah, dude, make a cube. Cube's the best. It's the best. I love the format so much. I'm so stoked that my cube is built through my channel and I have the specific box. Like everything about the cube, the inner sleeves, the outer sleeves, the cards, and the box all came through the channel. So it's connected to it, which is sweet. Dominic says, I'd rather you insult me all day than deal with normal Magic hagglers. Yeah, you know, insulting you is just fun. We're just here having a good time. I like it, and you like getting smack talk, so we win. Dealing with those people, it just makes me go, oh, You think you're slick. You think you're slick. Some guy wanted to buy this MetaZoo stuff off me and was like, hey man, why don't you weigh these boxes and tell me what they weigh? And I'm just like, are you legitimately, like, you're legitimately trying to have people weigh their packs so you can buy the ones that are heavier that have what you want in them? This blatantly? Like, what? I just responded to the guy going, I don't have a scale, and I don't know why anybody would ever need to weigh things. And then he responds back with, oh, well, only the good packs weigh more and have blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I was astounded. I'm like, what kind of grifter are you? You're trying to skeeze me by only buying the winning boxes, but you're also going to tell me that's what you're doing? You're like the dumbest skeezer I've ever met. What? Like, what are you doing? That's how it felt. I just went, huh? Okay, then. Why would you tell me? Are you stupid? I thought that's what you were doing. My brain was right away. He's trying to squeeze whatever is valuable as more. But to just tell me outright, what? Combat, yeah, there's that. The stuff that people try. One of my favorites is like, I post something. I posted, I had a bunch of video games, so I just posted them as a pile because I didn't feel like individually like putting them out, pricing them out if somebody was just going to buy them all off me in one go. And also when you do something like that, it can help you figure out which ones to key in on because skeezers will contact you and be like, hey, how much just for this game and this game? And it's like, okay, thanks for letting me know. A couple people do that. It's like, so these are the hot titles. Thanks for helping me clear it up. But anyways, I post all these video games and this guy goes, hey, I'm interested in your video games. And I said, oh, I haven't had time to post individual prices. Like, feel free to make an offer or whatever. Like, I'm accepting offers or whatever. And he's like, they're your cards. You tell me, like, not your cards. It's your stuff. You tell me what it is. And I just went like, I'm not dealing with you now. I've dealt with this kind of stuff before where it's basically like, I'm not making an offer at all because there's a chance, even though I'm going to lowball you to begin with, there's a chance that my lowballing you will be too high. And I want you to say a price so I can try and grind it down in case you're really dumb. And I can like, it's just the trying to milk for the most. I love that. Like some guy tried that on me with Magic cards when I had something he really wanted. I had these Guru lands that are super hard to get. And, like super hard to get. And he wants them. And I know they're worth like 30 bones. And he's like, I want these Guru lands. And I'm like, cool, man. I'm like, what are they worth? And he's like, oh, they're your cards, man. I can't tell you what they're worth. I said, damn, that's a shame. I guess I can't trade you to them then. What am I supposed to do? And he's just like, they're worth $35. And in my head, I was like, damn, son. I'm like, you know what? We probably could have come to a better deal. And I would have probably done 30 if you had been straightforward with me in the first place. If you had said, you know what, they're $35 and I want these, I would have said, I thought they were worth 30. So I'll give them to you for 30 in trade and I'll be cool with that. Thanks for being cool. Because that's what I do. But he went, they're your cards. I can't tell you what they're worth. And so I was like, oh, okay, I guess we won't trade then. Oh, they're $35. So then I spent the rest of the day not trading him the cards and just fucking with him until I finally did trade him. Where basically like he would come up to me and be like, hey, can I get the Gru lens? I'm like, you sure can, just hold on, man. I just have to hit the washroom. Sorry, my guts don't feel great. And then I would wander off in the direction of the washroom and then just leave. I just leave, go have a smoke or whatever, come back, and then come up and like, could we trade for the Gru lens? I'm like, yeah, legit, but me and my friends are just going to grab like subs right now. So we'll do it right when I get back. I'll come find you, bro, no problem. And then, again, I don't come and find him. Like, he had to ask me like 4 times and find me 4 different times before I finally agreed. And then I got like a Beta Nev's disc and something else. It was a great trade for me, where it was just like, this could have been way easier for you. And the next time I ran into him, he tried the same thing. And I'm like, bro, you got to stop playing this game with me. If you had the card, you would know what it's worth, right? If I just gave you this card, you'd turn around and know what it's worth without looking anything up, wouldn't you? So why are you playing this game with me where you're trying to trick me into thinking that I'm going to, like, you don't know the values? I know that you know, and you knowing that I know you know should be sufficient for you to drop the act. We can deal together. I have no problem with it. I don't care if you're trying to get a better deal on me. Go ahead. If you want to play the game of let's see who can get a better deal, we can do that. But it's not going to be with basic bullshit tricks like this. It was pretty much impossible to rip me off back then because I knew the value of everything, at least close to the value of everything I had available. Everything. That was what I did. I remember the one guy whose entire life was basically about ripping people off. Like he lived to rip people off. So he would travel around with this huge suitcase full of cards. And when you were done the trade, he would literally write down the cards on each side of the trade. So he could go home later and look up how much profit and just be happy about how much profit he made. So I have a bunch of super hard to get foils, like super desirable, super hard to get old school foils. And I'm trading them to him at perfectly reasonable values. We're doing a fair trade and he is miserable about it. It was amazing to me. He wants these cards and I'm like, no problem. And I start pulling out good stuff too, because if you want good stuff from me, I get good stuff from you. You think I'm going to take a pile of jank that's worth less money and less of it for this insane hotness that you can't find anywhere else? I know how hard these are to find, and you obviously want them for other people. And I'm not even asking for a premium because of the difficulty in acquiring these. I'm giving them to you at direct fair trade. And this guy is trading me stuff, and he's pissed because it's just a fair trade. So I'm just like, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm happy, you're happy. And he goes, I'm not happy. And I said, well, that doesn't matter, does it? Are you doing the trade? So yeah. I'm like, well, there you go then. And I took the cards and just walked off. And he's in such a snit. I'm not happy. Oh, you know what then? I'll let you rip me off in the trade because your happiness is important to me, you random idiot. Why would I care if you're actually happy? If you're not happy, don't do the deal, right? Hey, cutie pie. That's the deal. So that guy, I would see him later on at events, and he would avoid me like the plague. People would see that I had cards that he wanted, and they'd be like, hey, this guy has cards you want. He'd turn and look and see me, and I'd be smiling over at him, and he'd just turn back, and it's like, oh, you don't want to deal with me? It was, every once in a while, the person wouldn't call me, oh, my buddy, blah, blah, blah's looking for it. He's like, which one's that one? And it's like, oh, the guy over the suitcase. I'm like, oh, you know what? You should go tell him. Go tell him I've got the card. He's going to want to know. And so then the guy goes over and he's like, tells him, but he turns around, and then I'm just standing there smiling. What's up? What's up? You know. I love that my existence drove him crazy because I just wanted fair deals. But anyhow, my friends, Carly's home, so I'm going to leave because she is going to come and attack me with a whole bunch of spaghetti noodles if I don't. All right? So goodbye. Goodbye. Get out of my kitchen.